What's up mga ka-Investa and welcome to Investa Vlog episode 12. So yun, we're on our 12th week na no of doing, or basta 12 episode na. Remember, tinard ko tong vlog nung sa quarantine. So sama ko ngayon bagong tropa si Baymax no. Laruan ni Kyle. Nagbet kasi kami ng kapatid ko si Kyle, si TomaTrader Jr. Tapos nanalo ako. Ito lang panalunan ko. So akin na to. So, for this week's vlog, what I really want to focus on is if you guys follow me sa Twitter or sa Facebook page ko, may kita na TomaTrader, may kita nyo na lagi akong nag-post related sa global market, specifically US stock market. So, if you follow me sa Twitter, you'll see na I actually made a transition to focus primarily on the US stock market. Especially starting mga May, June, yun yung main focus ko talaga napunta sa US market. And sakto lang yung paggawa ko nun kasi last US market since then. And ngayon, malakas pa rin. There are signs na baka dapat mag-ingat, but overall, mga leaders, right now, they're just pulling back. And so in this video, I just want to make a quick global or rather US stock market trade dissection to show you guys some of my recent trades. Kasi I actually just recently, well not recently, siguro last week, I closed a lot of profitable trades. So natamaan na yung mga trade stops ko, ganun. I sold at a profit, I sold into weakness. And so I just want to show you guys yung trade dissection, yung execution ko, yung thesis, yung trade idea, and paano ko nga ba na-execute, diba? From my buying, to my holding, to my adding to the position if ever nag-add ako, and especially to the selling. This part is especially, nandun talaga sa selling portion at a profit, diba? Kasi iba talaga when you're buying a stock, it's a different ball game. When you're holding through corrections, trying to see if it's a tennis ball, not an egg, it's a different ball game. When you're adding to your position, when you're learning to tranche, it's a different ball game. When you're cutting your losses, it's a different ball game. When you're taking profits into strength or into weakness, both are different ball games. So that's what I want to focus on right now is the trade execution. Specifically, madami ako lessons na maituturo through my experience sa selling part, especially pag-TTF, no, pag-trend follow. And before I move on, before I get the laptop sa bed and transfer the laptop to show you guys the trades, of course, plug ko na rin, no, Investa University. If you guys haven't joined Investa University, well, you're missing out. So check nyo na lang, no, spot nyo na lang sa Facebook page namin, sa platform. Ang daming post about it, may kita nyo. So yun lang, without further ado, let's get to the charts. Say bye-bye, Baymax. Bye-bye.
Hey, what's up guys? So as I said, we're going to do a trade dissection sa mga US stock market trades ko so I can teach you guys the lessons na I learned din. So this was I think the last port snap na na-take ko bago ako nagsimula magbentahan. I'm not sure, I think meron pang iba. So as you can see, meron akong big winners dito, tatlo no. So specifically si Net, si SQ, tsaka si The Trade Desk, no, si TTD. I think dito yung highest point. I believe TTD I was up as high as 50%, SQ 30+%, si Net 30+% din. So, medyo delayed pa to. Meron pang, a few days after this, umangat pa sila. Tapos yung iba umangat din. Pero basically, ito na yung huling, port snap. And actually, kung nagbenta nga ako dito, mas maganda pa kesa actual na benta ko eh. So, anyway, that's in the past. So, specifically, I want to talk about apat ba? Yeah, I want to talk about 4 trades in specific, which is, or maybe even 5. Include ko si AYX. Kasi AYX I was up as high as I think 15 to 18%. So yeah, I'll talk about these trades. Itong Zynga tsaka RH. Ito, nakat-close ko itong Zynga, si RH. Hawak ko pa. So, share ko na rin kung ano yung recent kong hawak ngayon. So now, if we go, sige, let's go to the trade dissection. So what happened? So mayroon akong blank chart. Siyempre, gusto ko makita nyo talaga. Ayoko na in advance preparation. Gusto ko makita nyo yung thought process. So, labas ko muna. Sorry, di pa pala ako naglalabas sa mga indicators, So, teka lang. So, ulit, para sa mga nagtatanong, ano indicators ginagamit ko? So, ang ginagamit ko is, if you watch chart session, talagang EMA 20 tsaka EMA 50 lang. At the same time, volume is a big part of my trading. So, I analyze volume a lot. In special occasions, kapag trip ko, kapag gusto ko maging cool, gumagamit ako ng RSI pag gusto ko ng additional stuff. Yung RSI, hindi siya talaga main part ng sistema ko. More on additional information lang, no? Pero very useful yung RSI. Nag-joke lang ako dun, no? So, very useful din ang RSI. Especially kung momentum-based trader ka. And naghahanap ka ng mga bullish divergences and bearish divergences. Yung RSI, usually ginagamit ko siya for paghahanap ng bull divs. So, ginagamit ko siya primarily sa if naghahanap ako ng reversal setup sa Philippines dati. Yun, very heavily reliant ako sa bull divs, sa daily, sa weekly, tsaka sa hourly. Tapos yung mga bear divs, hindi masyado. So, okay, anyway. Let's talk about yung mga trades ko. So, we'll start siguro with the trade. Sige. So, kanina, let's start with AYX. Di ko na alam ano nangyari dito ngayon. Ayun. Okay. So, what happened sa trade ko dito, specifically sa AYX? Saan ko binili? Saan ko binenta? So, ito yung all-time high niya. Right, so this is the all-time high. So, basic lang. If you guys been following my journey sa US market, okay, talagang focus ko lang is hindi lang as simple as buying all-time highs, but yeah, siguro it sounds like that, but actually there's a lot more to it. Siyempre sa US kasi marami nag-all-time high. Especially pag maganda yung market. Minsan mas marami pa nag-all-time high sa US. So of course, there's a lot of scrutiny when it comes to looking at which stocks you want to focus on. You have to look at volume-wise, who's the best. Nasa leading sector ba to? Yun nga, all-time high volume din ba? Gaano kalakas yung breakout? Nasa leading sector ba? Did it come from a long run up? Maganda ba yung chart pattern? So, one of the things I liked here kay AYX was we saw classic, right? Cup with handle right here. Classic continuation pattern, right? For uptrending stock. So, I think I bought it. Then we have a cheat here in the handle. If you read Minervini's books, you'll know yung concept ng mga cheat handles. I think I bought it at around here, and I was up as high as close to 20%, diba? So I bought it. I think I bought it. Yeah, this candle I bought it at around 160, and I sold it. Simple lang yung trail. So plano ko talaga all-time high. Di ko plano mag-sell into strength. Plano ko talaga mag-trail, no, to trail my positions. So kay AYX, I think I sold it. Ay hindi. Saan ba bumili? Dito pala ako bumili sa 150 pa lang ata. Teka. Dito pala yung average price ko sa dito. Yeah, I bought it at around 158. So, I think I bought it at this candle. Ito. Bago yung solid breakout. So, 158. I was up highest 20%. And I sold it at around 165 ata. So, basic lang, no? Yan, mga up 10%. So, sounds really basic. But yun, I bought it. All-time high breakout. We have above average volume here. So, I bought it here. Sa cheat ako bumili. So, hindi nyo alam kung ano yung cheat setup, yung ano ba tawag ni Minervini doon. Cup with handle, cheat completion, whatever. Spot nyo na lang yung book and trade like a stock market wizard. Yun, tumuloy, solid, nagka-retest, tumuloy, and then wala, nagkabuhusan. I forgot kung ano yung negative news at the time. I think it was when California decided to extend the lockdown. California is a good percentage of US economy. Or maraming pera galing sa California, something like that. And then malaking buhusan dito. And so, yun lang, I follow my plan, trail EMA 20, so I sold it. Diba? So guys, I know sounds basic, no? I sold EMA 20, blah blah, but there's actually a lesson I'm going to get into after I show you all of the stocks na trade ko. And then next is go to Net. And so Net, yung maganda dito kay Net was, isa pa sa mga favorite setups ko sa US is kapag bagong IPO siya. Yung tawag dito, primary base yung hinahanap ko. Yung first legitimate base after the IPO. So yun yung style ni Minervini. And ito talaga yun. This consolidation right here. Right, nag-undercut below EMA 20. Then nag-breakout. I bought it at around 30, 31. And then I was up as high as 36%, but I sold it at I think a 17-16% gain, so nangalahati. So from here to measure pala natin, I sold it somewhere here, yan mga 15% gain. So what happened? No? What happened to this trade? So solid. After buying it, etong day na to yung retest, I bought it. In one day nag-up 15%, etong day na to. And hinawaan ko lang. Really wasn't planning to sell into strength, especially kasi nangyari sa mga trades ko dati. There's a balance talaga when you're trying to sell into strength versus selling into weakness. And una, sell into strength, tas trail half ako. Pero yung nangyari dito, lalo ko yung trade ko sa DoQ, kung nasubaybayan nyo ako, nabili ko sa 100, tapos nagbenta ako into strength, saan ba ako nagbenta? Dito sa may 130, tapos yun, tas plano ko talaga mag-trail, no? Grabe, basic trail EMA 20. Pero kahit yun, di ko nasundan. Parang yung nangyari is, natakot ako, na baka, ito yung, dito sa period na to, Parang ano yan, nagkaka-big selling, tapos sinasabi na bearish na, risk off. So somewhere here, nagbenta ako ulit. And ayun, umangat siya sobra. Pero ano talaga ako, boy sell into strength, tas tail half. Pero sabi ko, dito sa new positions ko, similar lang nangyari kay SE. Diba yan, trail EMA 20, dito mas stop out ka. Pero yun, ang lakas ng trend, I had this at around 55, sold it at around below, close to 80 ata, parang ganyan. And then yun, miss out ko na yung big move. So holding on to my winners talaga yung concept ng vlog na to. So now, sabi ko sa next positions ko, sige, trail stop tayo ngayon. Tapos yun, I would have been better off sell dito pa lang. Gusto ko na magbenta. Pero sabi ko, sige, trail EMA 20. So I sold here. So just following my plan. For those asking, di ba? Do you sell your positions intraday or end of day? Ako, depende talaga eh. Sometimes I like to wait it out, especially kapag market open pa lang kasi medyo new BR yun. Parang andun yung height ng emotions. But sometimes I just sell it kapag tumama na. I don't wait end of day. Especially sa US 4 AM matatapos yung market. Di ko siya tinatapos eh. Malakas ako mag-auto orders lang, tas matulog mga 1:12, 1 AM. So, benta ako dito sa 35. Right? Tas umangat pa siya. Pero anyway, that's life. And then to, si W. Ganun din. I bought it. I think this is a relatively new name. Also, if I zoom out. Or if meron ba weekly sa Investa? Meron. Yan, 2015, relatively newer name. Gap up on earnings, di kita dito, but gap up on earnings, formed the VCP, volatility contraction pattern, broke out, gave a retest, but I bought it at the breakout at this candle, right? And I was up as high as 22%, closed the trade out over here, up 10%. So close it here, di ba? Nag-dip below intraday, dito, naghawak pa ako, pero dito, binenta ko na din, yun, naiwan ako. So, sanay naman ako maiwan sa stocks, no? Parang yun, could have been up 37%. So, yun lang. Followed my trail stop sa initial plan ko. But yun nga, mukha was able to give it enough breathing room. Kasi yung time talaga na nag-dip below EMA 20, talagang bearish yung mga tao dyan eh. May fear of something, nalimutan ko, pero may negative sentiment talaga. And then last, yung big winner ko, si The Trade Desk. So ano lang, basic lang din, cup with handle. So we have a cup here. We have a large cup followed by a very tight handle. Oh, sorry. Tapos, so we have a consolidation here in the handle. We have a shakeout below EMA 20. That's just during the handle, very low volume and then high volume breakouts. Hinawakan ko lang. And then I think I sold it for a 27% gain. Not here. Hinawakan ko pa. Here at this candle. Somewhere here sa 412 area. So 27, 28%. Teka guys, nauhaw lang ako. Hindi yun, solid gain naman, tas umangat pa siya. Anyway, so nakita yun na, yun yung mga recent trades ko. Profitable naman lahat, no? Pero mga cut loss din ako. For example, Spotify. Napakat, I think I bought it, nalimutan ko na, basta napakat ako dito. May mga cut loss din ako. Yun, si Zynga. I bought it at the breakout of this high. Tas tumuloy naman, no? I think I bought it here, and then tumuloy, and then yun, sinalpak din. Tumama sa cut ko, nag-below EMA 20. But why am I trying to show you this, you know, guys? Parang, ano ba yun? Ang boring naman ang lesson ni Toma, buy on breakout, tapos trail stop, tama, yun na, tapos na yung vlog. Well, actually, no. What I want to teach you guys, the concept of, kasi diba, we always hear in the market, right? Parang, the proverbial saying of, to win in the market, you have to cut your losses short, and you have to let your winners run. But it's such a easy saying. Ang dali lang sabihin kahit sa kanino. Kahit 1 month ka pa lang sa market, pag narinig na yun, it makes so much sense. But the problem is, it's so hard to implement the cliche. Diba, pag cliche talagang sabihin mo, Ben, alam ko na yan. But in reality, if you can actually follow that line, sobrang grabe na yung magagawa mo. So what am I trying to point out here is, tama naman, nasundan ko yung ko. So wait, una muna, bakit EMA 20 ginagamit ko na trail stop? Well, to be honest with you, I have a hard time trend following. I have a hard time letting my profits go, especially if I see it go up. So that's a problem with me, but I want to maximize the trend. So kaya pinili ko EMA 20 para medyo malapit. But after further study, especially of some of the market leaders sa US, right? What I saw was a lot of the US leaders, or maybe even the Philippines, if we're in a bull market, a lot would really talagang itetest yung EMA 20. So, itetest siya, baka mag-overshoot right below it, similar to AYX, similar to NET. Diba yan, nag-shoot below. Pero kung mineasure mo, parang 4%, 5%, ganyan yan, 4%, you would really shoot below. Pero magre-recover ka agad. Dito, intraday, nag-recover. Dito, nag-recover ka agad. So, it's really learning how to hold on to your winners. But of course, yun lang ko lang plano ko, which is still a good trade. But ito, for further improvement, this is what I learned na in the US, talagang, or any leading stock, talagang yung EMA 20, yan yung buy on dips level. Or, yan yung parang level na kung leading stock talaga siya, kaya niyang bumawi. Diba? As you can see sa mga hawak ko, kayang-kaya nila bumawi. Yan, bumabawi. So, may mga... And yung problem is, di ko nakikita yung mga continuation patterns, di ba? I'm so fixated with the EMA 20 trail na yun nga, I miss out on big moves, right? So, something to improve on lang. But so, something I learned is, yung nga, you have to use EMA 20 rather than... Siyempre, kung quick trader ka, I classify myself kasi as a big picture trader. And the fact na hindi ko kaya ng psychology ko to give up a big amount of profits to trail my stop using EMA 50, that's a problem, 'di ba? Kasi ang layo di ba? Kung if I was here at this point, 'di ba? Trail ko EMA 20. Sige, lapit lang. Pero kung trail ko EMA 50, halos lagpas break even na. But the thing is, we look at that and say, ano ba yan? 16% yung drop. But if you're in, or 20%, but if you're in real market leaders naman, in any market, US, crypto, commodities, any time frame, or stocks, right? Malabo naman na isang malaking bagsak yan 20% bigla unless may bad news or talagang buhusan na, diba? Which will affect all correlated names naman. But if you're in real market leaders, malabo na ma-stop out ka lang ng basta-basta. And my problem is, me being a bigger picture trader, I need to learn to to trend follow using a longer term moving average para I can hold on to my winners. I can sell into strength. I can sell pag yung trade 2, 3, 4R. Meaning kapag 2R means parang, let's say risk mo is, yung stop loss mo 5%. 2R nun is times 2, so 10% gain, parang ganun. So let's say 5% stop ko, tas 3R, di 5, or let's say 5R, 25% gain, parang ganun. Sell into strength na ako, pwedeng ganung metric. But I need to learn how to, as the proverbial saying goes, hold or let your winners run. Yun yung problema ko. Diba? And I wasn't seeing, like, for example, na-bad trip ako dito kay SQ kay W. No, sobrang liit lang, no, ng pagka-shoot niya, tapos bumawi ka agad. Parang binenta ko, na after 10 minutes, bumawi. So, bad trip talaga. But, we just learn from these situations. So, we'll all go through this. So, further improvement for me is I need to learn how to hold on to my winners. Yung stock selection ko sa US, medyo okay nga Parang, okay yung stock selection ko. Yung buying ko, okay naman. I buy it at the pivot points, at the danger zone. Tapos, yung problem ko na lang, yung sizing ko, okay. When I cut my losses, auto-cut. So, di na ako nag-iisip. Yung lang talaga, holding on to the winners, diba? Letting it show its true colors as a market leader. Right? And yung nga kay WSQNet tsaka TTD, di ko nagawa yun. But imagine if I was just able sana to trail EMA 50, talagang hindi ako mas-stress. Diba? Of course, kung na-all-out sila, nagkabuhusan, matatamaan talaga. But given na bigger picture player ako, I need to learn to hold on to my winners longer. And see na potentially, baka may continuation pattern forming. But dito at this point, parang di ko nakikita na nakakahanap siya ng support dito sa low na to. Tapos parang retest ng breakout point. So medyo mina-micro ko na kasi. And then dito, diba? So bumawi siya. Tapos ngayon, bigger picture kung nag-zoom out ako, may continuation pattern pala fino-form, test lang yung support. Kung EMA 50 sana yung trail ko, I would still be in the position, diba? So for me, again, improvement lang is learn how to trail using a longer term moving average. Kung nahirapan ako doon, then I need to learn how to sell into strength. Sell habang madali pa. If you guys don't know the concept of selling into strength, spot yun lang yung video ko dito of how to sell at a profit sa YouTube, no? Ni Investagrams. And then if you go to SQ, same thing here. Grabe, sobrang lakas sa market leader. I had this, di ko pala nakwento yung buying ko dito. Nabili ko yan sa dito na teka. Kung zoom out mo kasi, ito yung all-time high. Sayang dito, no? Yung bili dito sa 90. Anyway, nabili ko na sa 100. Tapos yun nga, up na ako mga 30%. Nagbenta ako dito, up sa 18% na lang. Hindi yun nga, ito nga nahawakan ko to Parang sabi ko, sige, hawakan ko. Tapos dito, na-shake out lang ako. Grabe, sobrang liit. Tapos yun, na-miss out na ako. And then ngayon, may bagong continuation pattern forming. Parang ascending triangle, churbalu, whatever. Right? Tapos, holding above EMA 20 pa naman. But if I would have, diba, held it EMA 50, right? I would have been able to hold it for a bigger move. So, it's just really about knowing yourself and who you are. And dito na-realize ko na if I really want to hold on to the winners, if I really want to get the baggers in the market, if I really want to trade like William O'Neill, David Ryan, Mark Minervini. I need to learn how to hold on to the winners. And yun nga, pwedeng kalahati sell into strength, so sell habang madali pa, 'di ba? But the other half of the position, I need to learn how to hold for a bigger move. 'Di ba? I need to learn how to kasi if you sell into weakness, guys, if nagte-trail stops kayo lalo na pag EMA 50, 'di ba? Talagang if nagkamali kayo, hindi nyo mabibenta sa tuktok pag nag-trend follow kayo basically. And if ito micro move pa lang to parang 1 month pa lang, talagang if dito yung buy ko, 'di ba? Tapos yan up now 30%. Sin tama naman ako na nag-stop out ako dito, tas nagkatuluyan sa EMA 50. Kung inantay ko sa EMA 50, edi parang 5% gain na lang. Mas okay sana kung EMA 20 na binenta ko. Parang doon na pupasok yung ano ba yan? Sana trail stop ko na lang EMA 20 kung matatamaan lang din yung EMA 50. Doon na pupasok yung what if But what's important is talaga, you have to know who you are. Shorter term swing trader, go ahead, use EMA 20, not a problem. Diba, genius ka kapag nagkabuhusan, tas na-break din yung EMA 50, diba? Parang yun yung feeling Pero dapat wag tayo ganun. You should use your trail stops based on who you are. And just remember to let your winners run talaga. And here, yung lesson talaga is to let the winners run. And if I need to learn how to use EMA 50, to use a longer term moving average for my trail stop so I can hold for a bigger move, which is what I want to do. Same thing dito kay the trade desk. Ngayon, continuation pattern lang fino-form. Kasi kapag market leader nga, nasakyan mo, EMA 50 would really be yung medium-term moving average. So, yung maging holding period mo dito, kung malakas talaga, would probably be a couple of months. Dito, hinawakan ko siya from June 2 all the way to July. Mga almost 2 months, di ba? End of July na. So, hawak ko pa sana yung position kapag EMA 50 lang yung trail ko. So, that's something I learned talaga na to hold your winners. Kasi makikita mo, yung mga people like William O'Neill, Mark Minervini, they don't hold it lang for a couple of months. Maybe they'll sell into strength na mabilisan and then they'll hold position a certain amount of their position for a bigger move, and that's just something na di pa ako comfortable with, which I want to get comfortable with talaga. So yan yung mga recent trades ko, and yung learnings ko talaga is we have to learn to let our winners run. And it might be hard, especially dito. Yung mahirap kasi dito is you see the paper gains na 'Diba? TTD up na ako, close to 50%. Tapos nag-decline 20% na lang. Parang 20% yung binigay ko pabalik sa market. But we have to trust the system talaga. We have to trust our sell signals. Right? Kung mali, cut, mali. Kung tama, edi I get to hold for a bigger move pa. Right? So, yun lang talaga yung lessons ngayon. So, I know it sounds simple, no? Ano ba yan? Gamit na EMA 50, but the psychological implications of this is talaga you need to learn, number one, who you are, and you need to learn to trust, diba? To trust your system, and that's something na natutunan ko very recently through yung mga trades ko dito kay TTD, kay Net, diba? Market leaders yung mga to kaya ko ang binili, kaya market leaders, diba? Tapos na sell out ako sa mga micro na pullbacks, no? If EMA 50, hawak ko pa sana, pwede sana ako mag-sell into strength, double top, trail EMA 50, parang ganun. We have W. Yan, nag-new high kasi minicro ko masyado. Kung EMA 50, hawak ko pa sana. We have AYX. Pero good trades to kasi nasundan ko yung initial plan. But now, ito na yung parang study ko for further improvement. Kaya mahalaga is pag-aaralan nyo yung mga previous trades na close na. So, moving forward, pwede ka mag-improve. We have SQ. Di ba? Parang yan, minicro ko masyado. Na-stop out tuloy ako. Tapos yun. That's mostly it. So, again, big lesson din is EMA 20 sa mga market leaders. EMA 20 or MA 20, whatever you use, should act as more of a buy on dips opportunity. So, kung talaga leaders na kaya mo, you should use this area to observe is kapag kaya ba niya mag-bounce back. And as you can see here, kaya niya mag-bounce back sa mga leaders talaga. So, this just proves to me na kaya ko sumakay sa market leaders, kaya ko bilhin, but di ko pa kaya i-hold, which is something I need to improve on. And AYX, tas Net, di ba? So, yun. So, for further improvement na lang yun. So, yun lang guys. Hopefully, may natutunan kayo sa vlog na to. Right? Makatulong to, especially, not just, the trade itself, but just the discipline of, checking your previous trades, retweaking your strategy, seeing how you can improve for the future. So, that's it for this week's vlog. And don't forget, of course, sumali sa Investa University. Diba? So, might as well, habang nandito tayo, plug ko na rin, no? So, Investa University is our newest our newest initiative to help millions of Filipinos get into trading, get into investing to the stock market. Diba? So, no one will get left behind here. So, ito, Invest sa University. Sali lang kayo sa investor group na to. Right, so yan. Yung mga modules naman, mga video modules yan, lalabas sa amin yan sa Facebook, sa YouTube. Right, so spot nyo na lang. Alright, so that ends this week's Investor Vlog. So kita-kits tayo for next week's episode and good luck sa trading natin lahat.